with the new segment that's all about helping you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro, we've got the expert advice you need to crush your fitness goal. Lawrence Harden, a personal fitness coach with Mount Olympus Training, is here to keep us on track with our fitness goals. Hey there, Lawrence.
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, right? So let's talk about it. We're in February now. A lot of people, they kicked off their fitness goals in January. Some may have slacked off, and some may not make it to the gym anymore. So it's important for them to keep moving, right? Even if it's at home.
Of course, no matter what you're doing, no matter what's going on in your life, it is very important to just continuously work on your healthy habits and get consistent with the gym.
So let's talk about getting started at home. Okay, you no longer have the motivation. What do you do to kick off a workout routine at home?
At-home routines, I like to say just keep it simple as possible. There's a series of planks that you can possibly do if you have somewhere that you can just lay on the ground, going into a hand plank, going into a side plank where you're laying on your side. You can also lay on your back and lift your legs and your head up off the ground, which is what we call as a hollow hold.
Okay.
So those three movements right there will just get you started, even if you can't do a squat or a push-up.
Okay. Now, we don't have a mat, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm not opposed to, for the sake of you, Central Illinois, a little demonstration here. So the three exercises you just named, can we kind of go through that so they can see it?
Yes. So a plank would just be simply go down onto your hands and knees.
Okay.
You can use your knees if you need to, but then you can also pop your knees up off the ground, just holding yourself up. There's also the elbow plank where you go down on your elbows and then support your back like this by squeezing your glutes and pushing your rib cage up into your vertebrae.
Because that was my next question, right?
Yes.
What exactly are you working out with those exercises?
So with those exercises, you're working on your core, you're working on the obliques, you're working on everything that makes your posture strong. Mm-hmm.
Now, I've tried to work out at home, right? And I'll get through one set successfully, and I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm at home, I sit down on the couch, the kitchen is calling my name.
Yes.
So what would you do to advise people to stay motivated and focused while working out at home with so many distractions?
It's almost the same thing as when you go to sleep at night. If you simply enough put your phone away, separate the time for your family, separate that time away from your family, lock the door if you need to, but put yourself in the priority for that moment. Take that hour without your family, without your kids, without your husband, without your wife interfering into that space for you, and then put your phone away and then just get focused. Even if you're not even doing anything, it's still just a great way to just kind of like digress from the rest of the day and focus on yourself. Even if you decide not to move at all, if you just decide to sit there and meditate, take that time for yourself, and that's just the simple way to keep the habit going.
It all starts with a habit. I heard somewhere they'll just drive to the gym, may not go in, may not work out, but they're getting in the habit of going, right?
Yes.
So I put my gym shoes on. Let's do some more at-home workouts for our people.
Yes.
Because I'm in the mood. I'm pumped now. The planks did something to me.
Okay, cool. So I always say there's 5 movements that you have to do, and one of the movements is difficult when you're at home, but one piece of equipment and you'll be able to set up for any workout you want to do.
Okay.
But 5 movements. I always make sure that I do an upper body push.
Okay.
So that can be a push-up. That can be an overhead press if you have something to push over your head. Okay. It can be a handstand. Anything where you're supporting yourself from above or from horizontal position is going to be an upper body push. The second one is going to be an upper body pull. Now, this is a difficult one because there's not too many places where you can go and pull on something.
Right.
A doorknob is not going to do the best thing for you. But there is this piece of equipment. It's called a suspension strap where you can hook it onto a door. Now, obviously, if your doors are not supporting that, then I wouldn't do it, just so make sure you're safe.
Is there like a weight limit on that?
Most of them will actually have will actually have a weight limit on the product that you buy. But if they're typically the weight limit is typically really high. So as long as you can hold on to something and you can pull yourself up, that's a pull.
Okay.
And then you have a lower body push and then a lower body pull. And the lower body pull is basically like doing a glute bridge or
What's
a
a glute
hinge.
bridge?
A glute bridge is when you lay down on your back.
I'm not doing this one.
Yeah, you're fine. Hook your heels to the ground, and then you're just going to drive your hips up to the sky.
Okay.
And you can support yourself by holding, or you can actually do repetitions like this.
Okay.
But any way, shape, or form, you're working on your hamstrings because we don't want to work on the front half and forget about the back half. That's how we become unbalanced. And so that's what a home gym workout would look like, is just those 4 movements and then some sort of core.
Wow, I learned so much in, what was this, 3 minutes? So for people who want to learn more or maybe interested in your services, how can they get in contact with you?
You can reach me at mtotraining.com. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook at mtotraining. You can also just reach out to me in a phone call. If you go to the website and you see my number on there, feel free to call me, ask me any questions that you might have, and I will be sure to give you the right product. Even if it's not with me, I'll be able to find the right product for you.
Nice, nice. Woo, I didn't do much, but a good plank, and I watched you and I'm tired and out of breath. Central Illinois, we will be back with more 25 News midday after the break. Stick around for it.